10 years ago,
We started from here.
To believe in your dreams,
to invest in you and add value.
To build a community.
that ignites innovation.
We create opportunities and we become your partner.
So your journey
becomes our journey. Your challenges
we face as our own.
your achievements we'll celebrate together.
In Cairo,
Riyadh,
Abu Dhabi,
Beirut,
Tunis,
Bahrain.
and Amman.
We are Flat6Labs.
we are accelerating the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, and your excellencies, I'd like to welcome you to the Fall 2021 Demo Day in Cairo. We recently celebrated a very big milestone for Flat6Labs, where we've been supporting and investing in Egyptian startups for a whole decade. We're excited to be hosting our first in-person Demo Day in a while, and have you all celebrate with us tonight as we graduate our latest cohort of innovative startups. Please ensure you adhere to the COVID-19 safety measures by maintaining social distancing and keeping your masks on throughout the event. Before we begin, I'd like to ask you to scan the QR code you see on the screen here or the flyers that were handed out on your way in to get all the information on the startups pitching tonight and to complete the digital interest cards. So before we kick off our event today, I'd like to invite to the stage our founder, Mr. Ahmed Al-Alfi.
Thank you all for coming. It's nice to be with people again, right? Outdoors, or just to be with people. This is the second event that I've been to since COVID started. The first one was the Flat6 10th anniversary, and we're really happy to have you all. I'm maybe stalling a bit because His Excellency the Minister is on the way, should be walking in here any minute. So traffic in Cairo is running a bit late. But in the meantime, I'd like to tell you maybe just a couple of small points. The first thing is, the thing I'm most proud of about Flat6Labs is the team. The core team, who you saw up there, my three partners, and the other partners and key people here that you know. This team's been together for 10 years, which, as many of you have seen, all the teams that have formed and unformed and reformed in the region, is very rare to have a team that works so well together, gets along so well together, and is able to continue to build together. And that's really the key to success. So for all of you that are doing startups, pick your partners well. Learn to work with them well. That's really the most important thing. And your partners are the people that you work with and your investors, because your investors are also going to be your partners. So I think what we're going to do is going to keep going with our show and with the presentations, because I know all the entrepreneurs and the founders are waiting there to start. So Albert will keep going, and then when His Excellency comes in, we'll take a brief pause. I'll bring him up to the stage because he'd like to say a few welcoming words. And I know he's stuck in traffic, but they're going to be signaling in a minute or two. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your support. And we'll see you very soon.
I'd like to start by thanking all our mentors, coaches, and trainers, and all the involved stakeholders for being part of yet another successful Flat6Labs cycle. The success stories you're about to witness here tonight would not have been made possible without all your input, time, and engagement with our startups, which I'm sure will be long-lasting. As the startup ecosystem in Egypt continues to mature, the number of applications for our seed program has been increasing cycle on cycle. But it's not just the number of applications. We're also witnessing a rise in the quality of the pipeline of startups applying and joining our program. Our seed program in Cairo is highly curated to offer specific cohorts the maximum value in order for them to create impact. We offer training and coaching sessions, multiple networking opportunities, perks and services, and legal support through our partner, Levari Law, who has supported us along our journey. This cycle has been extra exciting. We've been running a hybrid model, hosting multiple in-person networking events, as well as running our programming virtually, delivering over 200 training hours. So now I'd like to invite the 9 teams who make up the full 2021 cohort onto stage. I do hope you all enjoy our startups pitching tonight. So without further ado, I'll present to you our first startup for this evening.
Have you ever kept calling the waiter while dining at a restaurant because you wanted to check the menu, make an order, or request your bill, but they simply did not notice and you felt unheard? Would it be interesting if you had real-time communication inside the restaurant?
Working with restaurant owners for years made me notice the problems they face in their daily operations, starting from their staff errors that cost them too much, their table turnover rate, retention of their customers, to not finding the right solution to increase their revenue.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ziara. I'm the co-founder and COO at Venue. And I'm here to present to you how we're shifting an $8 billion industry. So the food and beverage industry is growing by over 20% every year, and we've noticed three main problems. First, nearly all the restaurants still use the pen and paper, which is really outdated compared to other sectors such as delivery and drive-through using mobile apps. Second, there's no real-time communication inside the restaurant, causing a really poor customer service experience and low turnover on the tables. Also, the deficiency in security and analytics caused by the current QR code method, which is mainly used for marketing purposes. So we came up with Venue, an all-in-one tech-enabled restaurant solutions combining hardware and software to solve these problems. The V-Chip is a modern integrated battery-free device, Venue app, which is an app used by the guest inside the restaurant, and Venue staff apps, which are two apps, one for the staff, another one for the business owner. Let me show you how it works all together from a guest perspective. So we install our V-Chip on every table. The guest scans the V-Chip, opening an interactive branded menu for them, allowing them to order, call the waiter, request the bill, pay online, and even leave a review through the app. And from the restaurant perspective, they receive all of that as a notification on their Venue staff app, allowing them to easily manage their operations, collect payments, reviews, and analytics easily and instantly. Our business model is simple. It's one-time setup fees ranging between $15,000 to $30,000, and monthly subscription fees ranging between $3,000 to $6,000, depending on how many tables are inside the restaurant. We currently have over 5,000 V-Chips produced and ready with lead time of over 7 days, and in a soft launching mood in 6 different branches with over 500 app users. We also generated a list of 2,500 potential leads. We partnered with Orange to provide us with the Venue Wi-Fi routers, 2B to provide us with the Venue staff app tablets, Cairo Spots to sponsor our launching apps. The market size in Egypt is huge. It's $8 billion in guest spending annually, with over 40,000 dine-in branches and 38,000 takeaway branches, and Venue plans on acquiring 3% of the market in the next 3 years. Venue excels in optimizing the restaurant operations up to 40%, speeding up the ordering process up to 75%, also providing per-user analytics and much more, making the guest and the restaurant operation much easier and faster. We currently plan on officially launching our app in 2022 with acquiring over 250 branches. Our Venue luxury launch in 2023, acquiring over 2,000 branches and hotels, and our phase 2 of expansion in the MENA region, acquiring over 5,000 branches and hotels. We're currently raising $500,000 to be able to make all of these, spending them on marketing, hiring new talents, our product developments, as well as our operational cost. And we couldn't do all of that without our team of over 15 years of diverse experience between HCI, IoT, business development, marketing, and software development. Thank you. Please scan the QR code to download Venue, and make sure to pass by our booth to try our V-Chip in person. Thank you.
رحلة إجراء عملية أو تدخل جراحي دقيق بتبقى مخيفة للمريض، وعشان الرحلة دي توصل بأقل مضاعفات ممكنة، الجراح بيبذل مجهود كبير في التحضير والتخطيط لكل عملية حتى لو كانت مكررة، وده بيرجع بسبب الاختلاف الكبير في التكوين الجسماني للبشر وطبيعة الأمراض اللي بتصيبهم. من هنا قررنا نشارك الجراح رحلته في تحضير عمليات آمنة للمرضى بكل ثقة.
اهلا بيكم. انا دكتور مصطفى CEO and founder of Cubics. اجراء تدخل جراحي هو قرار بيتاخد على مستوى العالم كل دقيقتين، وفي مصر 3.5 مليون عمليه جراحيه يتم اجراءها سنويا. 20% من العمليات دي بتحتاج التحضير الجيد والتشخيص باستخدام الاشعه ثلاثيه الابعاد، واللي بيتم باستخدام اجهزه كمبيوتر فائقه الاداء متصله باجهزه الاشعه عشان تقدر توفر مجسمات ثلاثيه الابعاد تخيليه اللي بتساعد في التشخيص الجيد والتحضير للعمليه. المشكله هنا انها ما تقدرش تخرج المجسمات دي از ديجيتال فايل. الدكتور لما بيطلب الفحص بيجي له سناب شوتس من المجسمات دي مطبوعه على ورق ومتاخد من زوايا عشوائيه غير الزوايا اللي هو محتاجها خالص. ولو حب يشوف الموديل ده بنفسه لازم يكون معاه الداتا كامله بتاعه المريض على سي دي، واللي مساحتها ممكن تتخطى ال1 جيجا بايت، ويستخدم سوفت وير وهارد وير مخصصين للعمليه دي. لكن كيوبكس ليها راي تاني. كيوبكس بتقدم 3D ديجيتال فايل الدكتور يقدر يشوفه من كل الزوايا اللي هو محتاجها باستخدام اي سمارت ديفايس، ومساحه 99% اقل من الحجم الاصلي للاشعه. بالاضافه لده كيوبكس بتقدم 3D printed موديل مخصص لكل مريض الدكتور يقدر يمسكه في ايده ويحضر العمليه. ومش بس كده، ممكن كمان تجربه اجراء العمليه قبل ما يفتح المريض. الجراح بكل بساطه بيطلب فحص الاشعه مع خدمات كيوبكس ثلاثيه الابعاد، واللي بتتم عند شركائنا من مراكز الاشعه والمستشفيات. هنا كيوبكس تبقى متصله مع اجهزه الاشعه عشان تقدر توفر خدماتها للجراح في اسرع وقت ممكن، واللي بيتحمل قيمتها المريض مع قيمه فحص الاشعه بواقع 1000 جنيه لكل 3D printed موديل و250 جنيه لكل ديجيتال فايل، وده بديل عن الوضع الحالي من السناب شوتس. في 2020 عملنا تيستنج وفاليديشن مع عدد كبير من الدكاتره ومراكز الاشعه وصولا للMVP في 2021، واللي قدر بالشراكه مع 3 مراكز اشعه انه يخدم اكثر من 17 دكتور بواقع 60 3D printed موديل و30 ديجيتال فايل، وساهم في نجاح اكثر من عمليه جراحيه معقده خلال الفتره اللي فاتت. ومع نهايه السنه هنكبر عدد شركائنا من مراكز الاشعه والمستشفيات لنقدر نغطي بيه جميع انحاء الجمهوريه. السوق العالمي للخدمات ثلاثيه الابعاد في القطاع الطبي تخطى ال 15.5 مليار دولار سنه 2020. اما افريقيا والشرق الاوسط فنصيبهم من السوق ده وصل 2 مليار دولار لنفس السنه مع معدل نمو سنوي 21.5%. حاليا بنستهدف تخصص جراحه العظام والاوعيه الدمويه، و2022 هدفنا ان احنا نكبر الفريق بتاعنا اللي يقدر يطور كيوبكس اوتوميتد تكنولوجي بالذكاء الاصطناعي، اللي نقدر نتوسع بيه في السوق ده مرورا من 1000 ريكويست للسنه الاولى ووصولا ل 30,000 ريكويست و17 مليون جنيه مع نهايه السنه الثالثه. عشان نوصل لهدفنا ده في اسرع وقت ممكن كيوبكس محتاجه 700,000 دولار عشان تقدر تغطي بيها التكنولوجي ماركتنج والاوبريشنال اكسبنسز، وده هيتم بمساعده كيوبكس تيم اللي عنده خبره اكتر من 25 سنه في مجال الاشعه التشخيصيه التحول الرقمي و3D موديلنج. عشان تعرفوا اكتر ازاي كيوبكس بتشارك الجراحين رحلتهم في تحضير عمليات امنه زورونا في البوث المخصص لينا وعلى cubicsview.com، وشكرا جدا ليكم.
Technology is the key for the agriculture industry to help ease the challenges facing the farmers in Egypt and the Arabic world. And localization is a must for the industry to adopt these new technologies.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. My name is Walid Nasr. I'm the CEO and founder of Zarai. Zarai is digital agriculture platform as a service, offering precision farming solutions. We help our farmers to optimize their cultivation process and efficiently utilize their resources in the most precise timing. Egypt and the Arab world has been suffering from the economical and water stresses and climate change that's affecting the agriculture industry. Zarai help farmers through their crop production lifetime cycle using satellite imaging and remote sensing to help farmers manage and optimize the usage of their resources like fertilizers, insecticides, and irrigation water. Zari provides crop monitoring, management, and crop insurance services through our web portal and mobile applications. Crop monitoring is an image processing service where we generate reports providing the most important KPIs for measuring crop health, fertilization, and irrigation efficiency to help increase crop production by 10%. Crop management is a service where we support our farmers to plan and track their cultivation programs and then follow up on each phase using Zari apps. Farm to Fork is a service where we ask our farmers to take a GPS and timestamped photo for each step of the cultivation process to have an in-field product traceability service for managed crops. Finally, we are providing crop insurance that relies on Zari historical crop monitoring technology. This is how it works. Simply, the farmer creates an account, insert land info, and then draw the land polygon on the map. Accordingly, Zari generates periodical reports for each user, identifying crop KPIs and recommendations. We offer our services free of charge for land areas less than 10 acres to help promote this new technology and to increase user adoption. We are a monthly subscription-based model, charging 5 Egyptian pounds per acre for crop monitoring services and 20 Egyptian pounds per acre for crop management services. We developed our crop monitoring solution. It's up and running. Users are already enrolling. We currently have pilot projects with big corporations like Shipsy and Canal Sugar, among other agricultural corporates who are keen to adopt Zari solutions. Using new agricultural technologies is a mandate for the government and NGOs to help farmers adopt these new services and to align with the global sustainable development goals. We currently have projects in pipeline with Ministry of Agriculture and NGOs like ICARDA and GIZ. Over the past year, we have been recognized by Orange, CIT, and IDIDA. The Egyptian market had around 9.5 million acres of old agricultural land, and there are ongoing plans to reclaim more than 2.5 million acres of new land in the desert, adopting latest irrigation techniques. There is big momentum nowadays for applying new technologies in the agriculture industry all over the region. We will start our public launching campaign for Zari before end of this year. We are implementing an aggressive growth plan to enroll 15,000 subscribers and to cover a land area more than 100,000 acres in 2022. Next year, we will start promoting crop insurance services in the Egyptian market as being the first movers. We are asking for $500,000 dedicated to our product development, go-to-market activities, and for growing the team executing these plans. Our team is led by myself as CEO, and we have Mohammed Aglan as our CTO, along with Salma Mustafa and Mohammed Zayat as our chief agronomist, supported by Amr al-Borgi as our PR manager. Technology is the key for disrupting the agriculture industry. And we are aiming to build the first financial inclusion application for the agriculture industry in Egypt. And I would like to thank you. And please, you're most welcome to join us at the booth for further discussion. Thank you.
Families are usually exposed to financial burdens and struggle to save their time for necessary tasks. Our goal is to allow them to buy in bulk and therefore save their money to be spent on the things that matter more, in addition to saving them time so they can spend it with the people that matter most.
Hi, I'm Ayman, founder and CEO of Pack and Save. So Pack and Save is an online grocery bulk buying solution for families. When it comes to grocery shopping, there are two types of families. The first cares about quality, variety, and convenience. Therefore, they're not price sensitive. They usually buy their groceries from traditional channels, such as supermarkets, that are close to their homes. And the second are keen into spending less, which makes them price sensitive. And they plan an inconvenient process and buy most of their groceries from wholesalers, which may not be close to their homes and may not have a large product variety. With Pack and Save, we combine the two types of family households and give them the convenience and bulk savings in one online platform, which offers bulk prices, the option to schedule and reorder their groceries, and most importantly, the convenience of having their groceries in bulk delivered to their doorsteps. We offer wholesale prices without customers having to buy wholesale volume. This is how it works. People browse our products that are stored in our warehouse, select the products they'd like to buy, with a delivery schedule that best works for them. And we currently make money from an average of 13 to 18% markup from every product sold. The total market size for groceries in Egypt is over $55 billion, while the average household spends $2,250 annually on groceries. And we aim to capture 1% market share in the next 3 to 5 years. We've launched in June 2020 as a regular e-grocery store. And in October 2021, we've relaunched Pack and Save as a bulk buying solution. That has proven very successful by generating over 150,000 Egyptian pounds only this month, by acquiring over 1,500 customers and fulfilling over 2,200 orders. By 2022, we're aiming to reach 4,000 transactions monthly and launch our membership program, where customers pay an annual fee and in return get cashback rewards, priority support, free next day delivery, and early access to exclusive deals. And by 2024, we're aiming to reach 30,000 transactions with over $2 million in sales monthly and expand our product variety to over 5,000. And to accomplish this, we're raising $750,000 to cover our marketing, operations, and team expansion. This is our team. I'm Ayman Hakim, CEO, with 9 years of experience in growing e-commerce startups. Ran my own digital agency for 3 years, and to date have managed a digital advertising spend of over $5 million. Sameh Abdelwahab, our COO, has over 8 years of experience in the FMCG industry, was a managing director of a B2B grocery business that generated over $2 million in 2019. Ahmed Maged, our CTO, worked as a software engineer and tech lead in 3 e-commerce startups, and has over 10 years of experience in software development. Thank you. Do come visit us to the booth.
Social media became an integral part of our everyday life. We spend an average of 3.5 hours daily browsing and engaging with content.
We seek social status, we explore trends, we follow and look for opinions from people we trust. Most importantly, recently, the network is becoming the first go-to place to buy products and services online. But the questions remain.
Are we growing a community that generates content, or a community that can incubate talents and provide access to high-quality products and services?
Hello, my name is Ahmed. I'm the co-founder and CBO of Cockens, a kitchen-as-a-service platform for online food delivery. Online food content is growing at a speed of light. On one platform, #food receives 96 posts per second. With a very high engagement rate, content creators don't have the platform to transform their recipes into sellable products. While trying to make their food concepts available to the community, they face multiple problems. the very high setup cost, skills required to transfer the recipes into a kitchen-friendly menu, the e-commerce know-how, and running hectic daily operations. As a result, their followers fulfill their cravings from other online channels with a much lower rate. That's why we created Cockens, a kitchen-as-a-service platform making online recipes available to everyone. By enabling content creators and entrepreneurs to instantly launch their food brands online, we offer them 3 main services: an e-commerce platform, commercial kitchen operations, and full customer service. We aspire to grow a healthy food community, taking the food delivery experience to a whole new level, bringing the best chefs in town to your doorsteps. And this is how it works. Food bloggers create high engaging content and post it on social media. We then convert these recipes into standard recipes to cook them in our kitchen. As we own 100% of our kitchen operations, we guarantee consistency and quality with every order. And to make sure we have a seamless customer experience, bloggers create their own brand pages on Cockens' platform. Our customers can order the food they love from the blogger or combine from different brands at the same delivery. We then fulfill the order within 90 minutes delivery or second-day delivery, depending on the type of the order. Our business model is simple. It's a shared revenue model between Cockens and the bloggers for every meal sold, with around 20% margin for Cockens. We've made amazing traction with more than 30 bloggers early signed up with Cockens, out of which we have activated 10 of them to launch our MVP with 50 menu items in one zone in Cairo. And since we have activated a couple of weeks ago, we generated over $20,000 in revenue. Egypt food delivery business is huge. With a market size of $2.5 billion, only $90 million are through online channels. This segment is growing at a 40% year on year. We plan to acquire 5% market share over the coming few years. In 2022, we plan to launch our product, generating our first 10,000 orders. And by the end of 2022, we will generate 30 million EGP in GMV. In 2023, we will grow our kitchen network from 7 to 30 kitchens across Egypt, and we will generate more than 300 million EGP in GMV. And in 2024, we will go regional, and we will also launch our food products, leveraging the operations and tech, making sure we elevate the customer experience. We are looking for partners to join our journey to disrupt digital commerce. Our $1 million ask is going to be spent on growing the team, developing the product, and marketing. With my co-founders, Momin and Wael, we bring more than 40 years of experience in different fields. Momin, our CEO, has over 14 years of experience in sales, marketing, and operations in both Egyptian and Saudi market. Wael, our COO, spent the last 10 years in Asia building digital commerce for KFC brand. Myself, I spent the last 8 years working in end-to-end supply chain, product development, and go-to-market strategy in both Africa and Europe. If you have any food talent, know any food blogger, or you are a foodie by nature, come join us at our booth and let's have a discussion. And as we say, be foodie, be Cockens. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the past decade, Flat6Labs has invested in over 2,000 founders and has been creating and developing ecosystems across the MENA region with $85 million in assets under management and with the support of 250 investors and partners. In Egypt, Flat6Labs' hometown, Flat6Labs has invested in 130 companies with market cap exceeding 300 billion Egyptian pounds and more than 62,000 jobs created. Our fund in Egypt, the Flat6Labs Accelerator Company Fund, backing the Flat6Labs Cairo Seed Program, is a 207 million pound fund investing in 100 innovative startups in Egypt. Our anchor investors are the International Finance Corporation, the Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise Development Agency, Egypt Ventures, the Egyptian American Enterprise Fund, and Sawari Ventures. Our current fund size allows us to offer our startups a more suitable investment at current times, helping them attract the right talent and survive longer. The Flat6Labs Egypt Fund currently offers seed tickets up to 1.5 million Egyptian pounds and follow-on tickets to select startups that can reach 3 million Egyptian pounds. Our fund is 4 years old, and since we've launched, we've received more than 7,000 applications. We've trained more than 500 founders. We ran 9 cycles, invested in 79 startups, who have created more than 1,700 jobs. We've invested 110 million, and our startups have raised 550 million Egyptian pounds in follow-on funding, almost 5 times our initial investment, with the current market cap of those companies around 3.5 billion Egyptian pounds. We continue to work closely with our companies post the seed program, helping them with fundraising and connecting them with specialist consultants to help address the different business pain points as they continue to grow. We're proud to say that this year our portfolio has fared very well, despite the turbulent times and the COVID-19 implications on world economies. Our startups were able to grow and scale their businesses and also raise follow-on funds in excess of 350 million Egyptian pounds in this year alone from local, regional, and international VC and angel investors. And with us tonight is one of our portfolio companies that recently closed a $2 million round, and also Ila, an FMCG logistics company connecting manufacturers and distributors with all sorts of retail and non-retail outlets, utilizing technology and shared economy. And also with us tonight, one of their lead investors in the round, Mr. Khalid Zidane, Head of Alternative Investments at Wathiq Financial Services, who I would like to ask you all to join me in welcoming him on stage, along with Mahmoud Zomor, the CEO of Ila. Good evening, Khalid. Good evening, Mahmoud. Lovely to have you with us. Khalid, if you would like first to start by introducing yourself, Wathiq Financial Services, and the last fund you closed.
Good evening, gentlemen and ladies. Really, I'm happy to be here among everyone. Actually, this is my first physical event post-COVID-19 and first time in Egypt, which is weird a little bit because we have done investment in Egypt. But I will explain to you why. So my name is Khalid Zidane. I'm the head of alternative investment at Wathiq Financial Services. Wathiq Financial Services, it's a capital firm based in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Recently, we have been joining the VC and PE sector as well. We have established the first PropTech VC fund in MENA region with an AUM of 100 million Saudi Riyal, approximately $26 million, as well as we have been actively in other sector, and one of the opportunity here with ILA, which was the first investment for us throughout other investment vehicle, which we call it Wathiq Venture. And thank you, and really, I'm enjoying to be here. Thank you.
I remember when we had the call, when you guys were doing the DD on ILA, I can see that we were both seeing eye to eye with regards to the team potential and the potential of the business.
True.
We want to hear it from you today. What sparked your interest in ILA?
Let me take it like long, short story. The first time I talked to the team, and especially to Mahmoud, Muhammad, and the rest of the team, was November 2020, and there was like an announcement about the round, a small round was at that time. And since that time, we noticed that there are an experienced team in operation more than in tech as only tech. Because a lot of startup throw out a lot of pitch decks that we have it on like for the last 2 years. They are mainly coming from technology background, which is good. But what we found in ILA, that they know the market very well, well-educated team, decentralization and rules among all of the team members. So each one of them has a special rule there, which really help the company. And we have like a long conversation with the team for more than 4 months. Then we decide to do the investment. And the interesting point, we are really willing to go also to be in a part of the other rounds with ILA and to help them to raise or to reach the maximum point, which I think so. This will be a new unicorn, inshallah, within the coming 2 years.
Yes, please. We need more unicorns in Egypt, right? Mahmoud, congratulations on closing the round. We're very excited to know about the latest news regarding ILA, and what are your plans for the new round?
First of all, thank you so much for making me part of this day. I have been here like 3 years ago, and I know the feeling of the guys, so I hope you do great today. We are planning to do a couple of things, a couple of mega projects next year. I cannot reveal a lot, but the first thing, for the demand side, we are planning to do the fulfillment, and for the supply side, a model called Drive to Own model. So those are the two main projects that we are trying to build, and at the end of the year, we are planning to expand to Saudi Arabia. That's why we have Wathiq on our board. So yeah, this is our plans for the next year.
Amazing. Khalid, I always advise the companies, like also Alfie said, to find the right partners who can add value, of course, besides the cash investment. You already mentioned helping ILA with the next round, but also what else do you think Wathiq Services and the partners can add to ILA?
Listen, one of the most important things I need to love to mention it here. After making the DD on virtual world, blah, 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 etc., I do remember that we have the common lawyer, which is Lavari. And when we talk to them, we ask them, we would love to meet the investor behind ILA. So they told us, Flat6Labs is there. And I do remember our call. It was only a call for 3 minutes. Hi, Mary, what do you think about ILA? Good opportunity, we are following on, so we are in. What is the aim of that? That we trust. And we love to build that type of a trust. And yes, as Wathiq, we are playing in 2 main roles. One, in the PropTech sector, where our most powerful experience coming there, and throughout our funds in any startup. And I think so one of the companies here is in the PropTech world. And we are interested in that company as well. Plus, any other sector that we see that some of our LPs might be fit. And that's what's happening with ILA. A couple of LPs in Wathiq are very sophisticated in FMCG, locally, regionally. And when we choose to invest in a company, we try to do it in different vehicle. We're going with the medium-sized ticket, then we keep following on with them to help them making a stability as much as they need the money. And money is not an issue. So money, capital raise, business development, relationship, locally, regionally, and globally. And from that point, yes, we would love to do that relationship, especially with any companies under the umbrella of Flat6Labs.
Amazing. Thank you, Khalid.
Thank you.
And Mahmoud, like you said, we've been partners for 3 years. So maybe if you can tell us a little bit about your experience with Flat6Labs, the support you've received over the last 3 years.
I'm always saying that I feel like I'm a part of Flat6 family. You have been supporting us since the program and after the program. And my advice to the startups, it's a pulling strategy more than a pushing strategy. So you have to know what you ask for, and you have to go and grab it. And yes, you are supporting us in every time. And by the way, there are also like an indirect support, because every step you take, like a Flat6 and being much bigger, it helps us a lot because it gives us a lot of credibility as well. So keep doing what you're doing, and thank you for everything.
Thank you so much, Khalid and
Thank you,
Mahmoud.
Mary.
It was
Thank
lovely
you.
having you with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. I will leave you now with more inspiring pitches. Thank you.
We're about wealth preservation. We're about maintaining family ties. We're about what really matters and who matters the most to us. We wanted to make the world a better place, so we digitized a centuries-old process that gives people control over their own legacy.
Thank you. Good evening. My name is Azzuddin Hassan, and my father passed away a few years ago without leaving a written will. Having to wrap up his life and divvy things up between my sibling and I was complicated and awkward at some times, but thankfully we were able to sort everything out. But should he have left a written will, it would have made things a lot easier for everyone. The problem we are solving is that people don't like to talk about death, let alone plan for it. And the first thing you think about when planning for the inevitable is having a written will. As we suspected, very few Egyptians have a will, actually less than 6% based on our market research. And when we dug deeper to figure out the reason behind this low adoption, we found out that most people tend to rely blindly on Sharia law. For instance, not knowing that they could leave 1/3 of anything that they own to anybody that they want. Also, many of our respondents were unfamiliar with the process or thought it to be complicated, which it could be, until Wasiyah came about. Lastly, while most of our respondents acknowledged the importance of this document, they were just too busy to get it done. So we digitized a process that's been on for centuries that enables users to obtain a legally written document from the convenience of their own home in 30 minutes or less and without the need of a lawyer. Our site is also very informative as it addresses all the information you need regarding wills and inheritance law in Egypt. We're also very transparent without any hidden charges or extra fees, and highly secure given the sensitive information that we hold. We're extremely customer focused, as going forward we plan on creating more end-of-life planning services, which I'll talk about in a few slides. To use our product, you just sign up on our website using your email and then follow our guided process, answering questions and entering your wishes, just like you'd fill up any online application. And that's it. You pay, you get to download your legally written and customized will document. To generate money, we sell wills directly to individuals online using all the bells and whistles of social media, charging $1,500 per will. But we're also knocking the doors on corporate firms that wish to add our service to their employee benefit, for example, to their staff, but also financial institutions and insurance firms that could add our product to theirs and resell it to their clients. Obviously, we'll be giving them a volume discount. Since going into public beta of April of this year, we've had great traction, more than 50,000 visitors to our site. We currently have 300 plus verified signups and clients, potential clients, I would say. We've generated more than 150 wills, and I've personally conducted over 25 one-on-one consultations, and those wills are currently a work in progress. We've also signed 2 major partnerships with a charity organization, Ahl Masr, and also one of Egypt's largest insurance brokerage firms, Medmark. The market opportunity for our venture is gigantic, and none of it is online. So we are definitely a first mover and a category leader. We estimate the Egyptian market to be around 1.7 billion US dollars, and the quick to grab or serviceable market to be around 370 million. And this is, by the way, just for will writing. The MENA region is 6 to 7 times bigger and rapidly growing, as we plan to expand across the Muslim and Arab world as soon as we crack the product market fit in Egypt. Going forward, as I said, we'll be adding more of end-of-life planning services and products, such as the physical storage of a will, but also the will execution service, which, by the way, is another gap in the market we've identified and has huge potential. We already started working on a digital vault for people to store their digital assets, and also voice notes, videos, images that go out to their loved ones in due time. So the whole idea here, obviously, is to increase the lifetime value of our clients till death do us part, excuse the pun. Our plan is to generate 45,000 wills over the next 3 years and 2.5 million US dollars. During our next round, we'll be raising around 500,000 US dollars, and most of that money will be spent on promoting our service, raising awareness, and educating the consumers. A third, or a bit less than a third, will be spent on developing the technology and making it better, and the rest will be spent on hiring a team capable of taking this venture where it needs to go. In terms of the team, myself, I'm an engineer by formation with 12 years of corporate experience, and I've been an entrepreneur for about 7 years now. Lost a molar and a canine, but I'm still smiling and super excited to take charge of Hosea, especially with these guys on board. Mustafa Hamid is my tech lead, and Neda, who's with us tonight as well, has been kicking ass on the marketing side. On the board level, a dream team to say, really. Ali Shala'ani is my co-founder, who really doesn't need any introduction. He's a senior partner in Shala'ani Law and the chairman of Cairo Angels. Ahmed Salam, he recently opened his own VC firm in London, though, and focusing on mobility. But he's been investing in tech for over a decade now, and his current portfolio includes 2 companies similar to ours, one based in the UK and the other one in Australia. So we get a lot of insight of what works and what doesn't, so we can spend our money efficiently. Last but not least, Hanan Abdelmajid, whose name is always brought up whenever you talk about the Egyptian entrepreneurial ecosystem. She's our tech co-founder and the founder of Camelizer and the CEO of that tech investment studio. So as you can see, great people that add a lot of value to this venture. That's pretty much it from my side. If you love our idea and can add value besides a check, let's have a chat. I'll be at the booth. Come talk to me. Also, if you just want to get started on your will. Thank you.
I want to tell you a true story in the e-commerce era. If you want to buy specific products, you need to call 5 different suppliers and wait for days to get the prices. Well, guess what? That's exactly what's happening now with one of the biggest markets in the MENA region. And we decided to add our innovation.
Hi, I'm Ibrahim Anwar, CEO and co-founder at Al Mawqa, your purchasing arm for construction building materials. As civil engineers, we face many challenges in construction sites, like inaccurate data and pricing about building materials, delayed delivery, and supplier-related issues like quality and availability. All of this impacts negatively on the project's budget and performance. And only 31% of contractors manage to remain within their budget. We, as a team, decided to tackle these challenges and build Al Mawqa, an intelligent B2B marketplace that can help contractors, engineers, even property owners to get accurate, competitive quotations for their requests through our trusted suppliers and our innovation, the matching algorithms. Let me show you how it works. Simply, if you want to buy 50 tons of cement, you request it from our platform, and we will validate it. And the matching algorithms will do their magic, and you will get many quotations that consider quantity, specs, payment method, date, and many factors. And if you picked any one of them, we will deliver it to you in the right place and right time. And you can pay online or cash on delivery. And our customers always come back, as we are 10 times faster than the traditional way, such as calling many suppliers and waiting for days to get the prices. In addition to automated documented process and our great customer service based on our customers' testimonials. Our business model is so simple. We are taking up to 6% commission from the suppliers. For more added value, we added subscription packages for contractors and suppliers to take products analysis about the pricing, also prime featured for contractors. In addition to paid marketing for advertisers. And we have one of the biggest factories in Egypt as a client, South Cement. To date, we are getting at least one RFQ, onboarded more than 1,000 suppliers. Over than 5,000 contractors requested quotations. Our average order value is $4,000. And our GMV reached $1.1 million as a GMV. Our market size is $17.5 billion. And it reached $62 billion by 2029. And this represents 30% of the MENA region. Our plans in 2022, we will release our customized dashboard for contractors, onboard more than 2,000 suppliers, reach 4,000 transactions with more than $2 million. In 2023, we'll release our ranking system for contractors, start operation in Saudi Arabia, onboard 4,000 suppliers, and reach 11,000 transactions with more than $6 million as a GMV. In 2024, we will build our credit system for contractors, reach $30 million as a GMV, cover GCC. To achieve all of this, we are currently raising $500,000 to spend them on marketing, sales, operation, and product. And we couldn't do all of this growth and traction without our team, which is made up of 17 members with more than 40 years experience in many backgrounds. I'm Ibrahim, the CEO. I'm a civil engineer and software developer, and I have more than 10 years experience in business. Mahmoud Habib is a guru in architecture and software development with more than 11 years experience. Mohammed Sabit, he's an expert in sales and marketing for building materials with more than 7 years experience. Now, if you want to buy building materials, let us be your purchasing arm and request now. And if you want to know more about our venture, come visit us in our booth. Thank you.
Following a healthy lifestyle has become more challenging, given the fast-paced lives we are currently living, the long hours of work, and the numerous responsibilities that we have throughout the day.
Every day we ask ourselves, what are we going to eat today? A choice that directly affects our physical and mental health, and of course, our appearance. It even becomes more critical if we suffer from a chronic disease.
Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Saleh. I am the CEO and co-founder of Zatouna Eats, your digital health and wellness partner. Most of us spend many hours a day and office daily, where choosing convenience food results in weight gain and low nutrient intake. In Egypt alone, more than 75 million people are either overweight or have an obesity-related issues. More than 90 million people are nutrient deficient, and there is a lack of nutrition therapy. So we decided to build Zatouna Eats, an all-in-one meal planning and ordering app, which offer personalized meal plan, cooked and delivered, and medical nutrition therapy and supervision. Here how it works. The journey starts with getting the user weight, height, and the current activity level. Then the app calculates the daily calories intake and how many weeks needed to achieve user's goal. Then a personalized meal plan is created. The cooked meals are delivered according to user schedule. Personalized progress and the nutritionist follow-up is done through the app. Our revenue model is based on weekly and monthly meal plans and individual meals. We have an average markup of 20% on meal plans and 30% markup on individual meals. We launched it in Alexandria since February 2020 and having other cities in the pipeline. We have generated for now $75,000 in GMV. We have delivered more than 20,000 meals, and we have served more than 1,800 customers so far. The market size is huge. The MENA market for health and wellness packaged food is estimated to be $20 billion and is expected to grow by 3 times within the 3 years. In 2022, we are planning for an aggressive expansion with the opening of the second Alexandria kitchen, franchising our operation to Cairo Cloud Kitchens, introducing corporate subscriptions and medical nutrition services. In 2023, we are planning to launch in KSA and UAE in 2024 to reach an estimate of $23 million in GMV and serving more than 62,000 customers. To achieve that, we are raising $500,000 USD dollars that will be spent on operation, team expansion, and marketing. That all couldn't be done without a solid team with more than 38 years of experience, ranging from business, technical, and medical. I myself have more than 10 years of experience as a CEO and the co-founder of a previous software house. Mohammed Farouk as a CEO and the co-founder with more than 15 years of experience as a pharmacist and nutritionist. Mahmoud Adam as a CTO and a co-founder with more than 13 years of experience as a CTO co-founder of a previous software house and multiple other companies. Our customers love us. Here are some of their reviews. Please join our journey to make our lives healthier and happier. Scan the QR code, use Flat6Labs promo code, and get your first meal on us. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please visit our booth to find more about Zatouna Eats and see some of our samples menus.
الفكره كلها ابتدت من اول لما كنا بنحاول استثمر لابني في احسن مدرسه في التعليم. اول لما جات لي الموافقه ان هو اتقبل في المدرسه وطلب مني ان انا لازم ادفع المصاريف خلال يومين او هيكون ويتنج ليست او هيترفض من المدرسه. ومن هنا بدات فكره ان انا ازاي اقدر اساعد الناس ان احنا نقدر ندفع مصاريف المدارس او الجامعات.
Good evening, everyone. It's wonderful to be sharing this stage with you tonight. I'm Wadih Riyad, CMO and co-founder of EduPay, your family's new best friend in education. If you're a parent, you know how important and how scary the topic of education is. As parents, we pay almost 30% of our annual income for the tuition fees of just one child. We have very few payment options. We have very little information about what kind of school we're getting into or what schools are even out there. All of this translates to collection and liquidity problems for schools and loss of potential revenue because they're not exposed to the market. We solve this using our mobile application where users, all they have to do is just find and learn more about their perfect school, choose the amount of money that they need to be financed, customize their payment plan, and upload all of their documents using our app, and just wait to be approved in as little as 48 hours. And all of this with the college funds that we provide for parents and our user rating systems for schools, connecting families with family insurances and our digital wallet system, combined with our lower interest and our ability to finance any school at any educational level without being constrained to a network is what sets us apart from our competition. Our business model works as simply as our app, where parents, schools, and businesses approach us to receive their financing benefits in education. We process everything with our financial partners, then transfer the funds to the schools that they choose. Our revenue comes from 1% commission from our financial partners for every loan, plus $6 administrative fees from the parents for every application, and advertisement fees from the schools. We are very proud to say that in a month of operations, we had over 1,000 people sign up directly to receive financing benefits in education, estimated to be at $1.25 million US. We made 9 deals with 9 different schools, estimated to be worth at $3 million, and partnered with 2 financial institutions, Aman and Endorse Finance. The market opportunity is huge. The private sector alone has 3.1 million students, estimated to be an annual $4 billion US. And over the next 3 years, we're aiming to help about 100,000 students to be financed by almost $125 million US in loans. To achieve this, we're raising $2 million, which will be spent on marketing, scaling our operational capacity, and software and product development. And we're very lucky to have a diverse team that has over 50 years of combined experience from different fields, such as financial management, banking, marketing, design, software development, and operations. So if you're like us, passionate about impacting the lives and futures of people through education, please visit us at our booth and let's make education more accessible together. Thank you.
I hope everyone enjoyed the pitches tonight. Before we finalize our day, I'd like to invite Ahmed Al-Alfi back onto the stage.
It's my great pleasure and honor to introduce His Excellency Dr. عمرو طلعت وزير الاتصالات بتاع مصر، وهيقول كلمة ختامية كده لينا كلنا. ودكتور عمرو has been يعني for those in the tech area in Egypt, you know how many amazing changes and the progress that he's made in the ecosystem. Dr. Amr, thank you so much.
Thank you. مساء الخير، سعيد جدا بوجودي معاكم النهارده. الحقيقه يعني استمتعت بالعروض التي قدمت، تزخر بافكار مبدعه وبفكر خلاق وباداء ابتكاري يرسخ ثقتي في ان رياده الاعمال والعمل الابداعي في مصر بالفعل يتقدم بشكل مضطرد. الارقام ايضا تؤيد هذه الحقيقه. في العام الماضي 2020 استطاع قطاع الاتصالات وتكنولوجيا المعلومات جذب حوالي 200 مليون دولار استثمارات في الشركات الناشئة خلال العام المنصرم 2020. في الأرباع الثلاثة الأول من عام الحالي 2021 استطاعت الشركات الناشئة في قطاع الاتصالات وتكنولوجيا المعلومات اجتذاب 390 مليون دولار، يعني ضعف ما جذب في عام كامل جذب في 3 أرباع. إن شاء الله بنهاية العام نكون قد تجاوزنا 400 مليون دولار، يعني تجاوزنا ضعف ما استطعنا جذبه في العام الماضي. لا أرى في هذه الأرقام فقط يعني عنصر إيجابي في قدرة قطاع الاتصالات وتكنولوجيا المعلومات بشركاته الناشئة بمبدعيه ورواد أعماله كالنماذج الوضاءة الحقيقة التي شاهدناها الآن. لا أرى فقط هذه القدرة، ولكن الأهم أرى أنه المستثمرين من كافة دول العالم، من الدول المحيطة بنا، يرقبون الشركات الناشئة وحركة ريادة الأعمال وتكوين الشركات في مصر عن كثب، ويرون فيها فرصة هائلة لتحقيق أرباح وتوسع. ومن ثم يتعين علينا كحكومة وكمجتمع مدني وشركات رائدة كشركة فلات 6 لاب وصديقي أستاذ أحمد الألفي الذي عمل يعني أكثر من 10 سنوات في هذا المجال حققت فلات 6 لابز الحقيقة نجاحات متعددة. أرى في نمو الذي يعني عرضته على حضراتكم مسؤولية علينا لكي نستمر في دعم الشركات الناشئة من خلال برامج ومحافل كالتي نحضرها اليوم، من خلال برامج تدريبية تزيد من القدرات والكفاءات المتخصصة في كافة علوم وأطياف الاتصالات وتكنولوجيا المعلومات، وبالتالي يسهل على الشركات الناشئة اكتساب قدرات ومهارات تقنية للعمل فيها. تعلمون حضراتكم أن هذا يمثل واحد من أهم التحديات التي تواجه دوما الشركات الناشئة، قدرتها على جذب موارد بشرية تقنية مدربة أو استبقائها مع المنافسة الشرسة في مجال سوق العمل وهجرة العقول من دولة إلى أخرى. وبالتالي ينبغي علينا في وزارة الاتصالات وتكنولوجيا المعلومات أن نستمر في التوسع في برامج التدريب لإنتاج أعداد أكبر، توسيع قاعدة المهارات التقنية وتعميقها في كما قلت كافة الاختصاصات وأطياف هذا القطاع التي يتطلبها سوق العمل وترتكز عليها الحلول التي عرضت علينا اليوم وغيرها كتقنيات الذكاء الاصطناعي وعلوم البيانات كالإنترنت الأشياء وسلسلة الكتل وغيرها من التقنيات التي باتت كل الحلول الخلاقة ترتكز على هذه التقنيات. أيضا ينبغي علينا أن نعمل مع المجتمع المدني والشركات كما قلت فلات 6 لابز لتوفير فرص شراكة واستثمارات أكبر في الشركات الناشئة لكي يصبح لدينا عشرات من الشركات الناجحة القادرة على تصدير خدمات رقمية، خلق فرص عمل، التوسع خارج مصر، ومن ثم تثبيت ريادة مصر في قطاع الاتصالات وتكنولوجيا المعلومات على المستويين الإقليمي والدولي. كل التحية والشكر لحضراتكم على دعوتي لهذا المحفل، كل الدعم والمساندة من وزارة الاتصالات وتكنولوجيا المعلومات للشركات الواعدة التي استمتعت بعروضها اليوم. أشكركم شكرا جزيلا.
I would like to thank our LPs for believing in us and supporting us throughout the years. We could not have been where we are today without your support. Thank you. I would also like to thank the Flat6Labs Egypt team for their hard work and dedication throughout this past cycle, who collectively made today possible. On the program side, working with me, Amira Bibawi, our office manager, who's handling all our logistics and office operations. Please come up onto stage. Mark Elman Abedi, our program officer, who's been designing and implementing our seed program. Sif Bahgat, our program scout, who's been instrumental in bringing startups into the Flat6Labs seed program and engaging with the community at large. Amr Diab, our startup growth manager, who's worked with each and every startup you've seen today to help them grow their businesses. On the investment team, I'd like to ask Jana Abu Ghali, our investment analyst, to join us on stage. Maya Besha, our investment associate. Last but not least, our managing partner in Egypt, Marie-Thérèse Pham, my partner in crime. Please give the awesome Flat6Labs Egypt team a big hand. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope everyone enjoyed the Flat6Labs Cairo Fall 2021 Demo Day. This now concludes our event. Please make sure you have scanned the QR code to connect with the startups through our Demo Day page on the Flat6Labs website. Enjoy the rest of the evening networking with our startups, and I'd like to invite the startups onto the stage with us, please. I would also like to invite the Flat6Labs family onto the stage for a group picture with us.